In this video, we are at the Retro Rides gathering here at Shelsley Walsh. Famous hill climb. There's already stuff going up the hill. There's cool cars just cruising around making magnificent noises. There's a huge queue of stuff coming in. But I'm here as a guest of the Young Retro Motor Club. So, presumably they think Betty's young. I'm not meant to be in Betty. I'm actually meant to be in my GSA. She wouldn't start this morning. So Betty it is. She hasn't even been washed. She's covered in filth. So sorry everybody, not show prepared. But let's have a look at the cars. I think there will be more cars. This is a car that's actually on my list of cars to test. It's a JDM, Japanese domestic market, Nissan Bluebird SSS U12. And yeah, it's a lovely condition. It's after £3,200, so there you go. But yeah, Betty's here. There's a Golf with square headlamps unusually. We've got Rover Metros coming in the other way, making some peculiar noises. Honda SMX, that brings back some memories. Really enjoyed my SMX. There's a little Scamp there, much modified Scamp. I wonder if he's doing some drifting with all these tyres in the trailer behind him. There's Volvo 740 with the American spec front end on it. Yeah, little Nova Mark II Escort, Fiat Pandas, including this lovely Jurassic Park one I saw a couple of years ago, last time I was here. Reliant Scimitar SE6. Do not mention a certain member of royalty. No. Mark III Golf. A very nice stock Beetle. And this is what I love about this event. It's the mixture of cars. There's some really interesting stuff. This is interesting. Why is it on a P plate with a Mark I Metro front end? Is that a Rover Metro that someone's modified to look like Mark I? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Nissan 240Z Super Samurai over there. That's nice. Gorgeous Maestro. Mercedes Estate W123, or is it what, I've forgotten the code. Is it an S123 if it's an Estate? E21 BMW. Very early Ford Consul Cortina. So they were badged as Consul very early on. Very nice. Volkswagen Jetta. You don't see Jettas at all anymore. We've got Wrenching Wench, who has her own YouTube channel and is on Twitter. Gorgeous Scirocco with its lovely wheels. And here is who we are representing today. We shall continue on with Volkswagen Golf GTI, Triumph 2000, Polo Bread Van in slightly modified form, a modified Mini, and another modified later Bread Van. I think we're going to go and have a run down the queue of cars coming in, because that's going to be really interesting, and then we'll go up the hill. Aha, epic specials. That'll be Robin Whitfield's Daihatsu Sport Track. By his standards, that's not very modified at all. The Feroza in some markets that was sold as, but look what's getting attention over here. It's the Deli Boy. People are loving that. By Toyota.
Get the delivery and all this.
Oh yeah, perfect, thank you. Look at that, that's stylish. We've got Saabs as well. Rich Newton and his Skyline, Lancia Delta Integrales, loads of them in fact. Hello, Datsun Club UK. How you doing?
With not many Datsuns.
Oh no. Well, Nissans count, don't they?
Yeah.
So yeah, the Datsuns are mostly represented by Nissans, but oh, look at this. Oh, so scare. That is cute. Yeah, quite a lineup. Got an early front end on this. Oh, it's a March, or is it a Micro that's pretending to be a March? Ooh, JDM plates and all. N14 Sunny, Z31 300ZX. Another Bluebird, another Z31, and oh, this little beauty's for sale, little cherry. It's not actually an X1R. It's just dressed up very nicely to look like one, and yeah, absolute beauty. And another car that's on my list. I just really need to get around to actually driving it. So very nice. But we need to go and have a run down this line of cars coming in. I don't think I can get to it from here. We've got a Lancia 037. Look at this Renault 21 in the Renault lineup. and Dauphines as well, a pair of Dauphines there. Yeah, Lancia 037. Brilliant. But yeah, Dauphines, gorgeous cars. Seem very nicely modified as well. And Renault 5 GT turbos. Let's go and get to this entrance, or we're never going to make it. There's all sorts of interesting vehicles coming in, and to save myself some walking, I can go and have a look at them coming in. We should go and see what's coming in. Mark II Golfs ahoy, always popular. Don't want to stop in front of cars because they need momentum to get over that spot. We're going to try and run across in front of this one. Here we go. Just look at this crazy Beetle. Look at that. That is very daft indeed. But let's go and return down to the lineup. We'll go and talk through what we see coming in. Try and get the other side, because this isn't going to be very good from here, is it? We're going to start with this lovely Hillman Imp California Coupe. Look at that. That's quite funky. Another Imp, Mark I Golf. Oh, here is the MG Midget we saw at the Weekender. That's very cool and very silly. Lovely. Mark I Golf convertible. Another Mark I Golf. You might have noticed Volkswagens are kind of a thing here. Cars scraping and struggling over the surface, hard slamming it, and then fill it with your friends. Lots of Escorts everywhere. Oh, nice early Mark I Cabrio. Polo Saloon, they're quite rare. Corsa B GSI, that's quite funky. I passed my driving test in a Corsa B. I've got a Volkswagen Beetle, looking like Volkswagen Beetles did in the 1990s. Seat, is that the Ibiza? Cupra GTI thing. Mark II Golf. Beetle 1303, Super Beetle with a big windscreen. I love those. BMW E36 with the hard top. Saw one of those just the other day, in fact. Capri Laser. And now we're going to walk right down the middle through the E30 BMWs. Look at this gorgeous Mark I Metro. Oh, lovely seat covers as well. That's very nice. E39 BMW, another American spec lamp Volvo, a limo, 6-door limo. More Jurassic Park action. Volvo 240. Nissan, Toyota Glanza, Alfa Romeo 145, Toyota Sora, Nissan Bluebird, looks like a ZX Turbo, Mark II Escort, that looks delicious. That just reeks of poverty, I love it. And Passat here, the B3 Passat, is it? They're quite rare now. Where are they all gone? Lovely MX-5. Ford Capri, Peugeot 405 estate, very nice. Escort Mark IV Cabrio, another one from Miss Hubnut. BMW E21, nice Vauxhall Nova 4-door saloon, first manual car I ever drove. Mazda RX-7. Look at this lovely Renault 5, all of the beige, all of it. No more beige could be had, although it appears to have the Alpine or turbo alloys. Fiesta RS Turbo with a green stripe, Escort RS Cosworth, and another Fiesta RS. Hello! And we got a Volkswagen T4, Honda Civic, Toyota MR2, Peugeot 405 estate diesel. Listen to the XUD clatter, marvellous. BMW 8 Series, quite a rarity, making this E21 look quite tiny. BMW E34, 4th generation Honda Civic, one of my favourite cars. In fact, little 4th gen Civics, I think they're very nice cars. And yeah, they were that low from the factory. Saxo, look at this, retro stylings on the little Nova there. 2 little Novas, lovely. Right, we're going to make a decision here. I'm going to say we go this way. Look, a little Peanut, Austin A30. Oh, that is very sweet and quite crusty. Let's go and see. This was the wrong way to go, wasn't it? No, we've not got the sun with us. Oh, there's some memories. Mark 1 Fiesta there, looking very, very nice. Mark 3 Golf. Mark 2 Fiesta, School of Motoring. So my first car was a B-Reg Mark 2 Fiesta. So that brings back memories. Mine didn't sound like that. Nice beige Metro, another E21, another Volvo estate. They are very popular here. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of GTIs today. W123 Mercedes. Mark 2 Golf. Little Vauxhall Nova. Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5. Renault 21 Turbo. That's not even the first one of those I've seen today. Nissan 300ZX Z31 again. They're plentiful today as well. Rover Metro. Mark 3 Astra. Look at the colour on that. Superb colour. Mark 3 Cavalier with all of the alloys. Oh no, they're not letting this in, are they?
You've got to let it in, it made it.
Yeah, congratulations, it did actually get here, despite your doubts.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Excellent.
The front wheels are slightly out of balance, that's it.
Oh, fine. This is Mr. Pollitt of Not Too Grand, Car and Classic and various things. And this is his Project Rover 800 Vitesse. So we'll take a peek around that while I just avoid getting run over by a Vauxhall thing. So yeah, well done on making it. Continue with this delicious Orion 1.6i injection, I think. The sort of effectively an XR3i Orion. Very nice. Square nose Mini. I'm not sure what that's hiding, but it's bigger than expected. Buick LaSalle. That's astonishing. Big old Ford. So Betty is not the biggest Ford here by quite a long way. Galaxy 500. Nissan GTR. Another Triumph 2000 electric fan working hard there. Another little Mini, very nicely modified. Oh, look at the dinky little hubcaps, beautiful. MG Montego Turbo. That's great to see. Again, I'm just stepping out of the traffic so I don't get squished. Volvo 850, BMW E36. That's a beautiful colour. This one looking a bit more stock. Gorgeous little Bedford HA van. That looks very nice. Fairly near the end of production, I think, on a V plate. They kept making those right up until the early 1980s. Renault Extra, based on the 5. Very stylish vans, quite often turbocharged by people in the aftermarket world. Mazda RX-7 just resting its little Wankel rotary engine. Very nice. Nissan Sunny. And now we're into the Land Rovers. Proper noises. Oh, high capacity. Oh, posh. And a very, very modified Discovery in there somewhere. Mark II Golf. A rather feisty looking BMW, which I think is a 3 Series. Don't hold me to that. I'm rubbish on modern Beamers. Volvo V70. Very stylish cars, actually. I quite like these. Gorgeous Mark I Golf. That's very nice. Oh, complete with a sunshine roof. And another one in similar condition. And a Renault Clio and another Polo Bread van. And then we're getting in. Oh no, I thought we were done with the queue. The queue goes on. So this is getting into the event. You can hear cars racing their way up the hill. So let's continue. The Polo Bread van. Datsun Cedric Special 6. I've done a road test on one of these. Look, full automatic, not part automatic, full automatic. Very, very nice. Mazda Bongo. Ideal for camping at events like this. We got Metro on a B plate. That's quite an early 5-door. And it's got the Hubnut sticker. I'd love a cup of tea. There we go. 1.3 HLE. Very stylish. BMW 5 Series. Very, very nice. Mark III Golf. Mark I Golf Caddy. I love these because they later bulged out the rear window to give you more space inside. Nova GTE. Very nice. A rather beastly looking Sierra. Beast. Nice Toyota Celica in sort of the rally trim look. Now this line goes on forever. I wonder what the other line looked like. Jeepers. That's a beastly looking E30 No, it's not an E33, it's a Skoda Octavia. That's a surprising vehicle. Or it's got Octavia rear lights. That's amazing. Renault 5 turbo, standard 10. You can tell it's a 10, it's got the blingy grille. Look at the stance on that. Old school. Well, 2 Golf, little MG Midget, another beige Fiesta. Mark 1 Focus, a reminder of how old the Focus is getting. We spotted an S-Reg Focus the other day and Miss Hubnut was deliriously happy. Triumph Stag with their own 3-litre V8 engine. Volkswagen Beetle, just making Beetle noises. Very nice. I'm going to jump out of the traffic again. I got Nissan POW. I've already seen a POW today getting slightly stuck on a hill. Porsche 997, Peugeot 205 GTI, another Mark 1 Fiesta. This one's gold. A little Nova SRI. I get the impression that one isn't entirely stock. And are we running out of cars? We might be, but I want to take in this Smart because it's a 4.2 and it's in numeric blue, which is my favourite colour. Oh, listen to that. My favourite colour for a Smart is numeric blue. Another T4 Transporter. This one with an extended rear. C-Class Merc. They're starting to become actually collectible. And another T72 Bluebird. No shortage of blueies today. Another Land Rover, just listen to it. Lovely. Another Honda SMX. Oh, the memories. Oh, it's got the orange interior. I wanted the orange interior in mine. I wanted mine to be orange. I somehow ended up with a black one. Fiat Tipo, hello. Oh, it is a Sedici Valvol. 16 valve, in other words. Beefy looking Megane, beefy looking Clio. Lovely Mazda RX-7, another one. Look at this Audi 100. Now there is a rare car. Sounding very nice. Look at the brown. Look at the brown. That's astonishing brownness. Another HF Integrale Rover Tomcat Coupe, based on the Rover 200, the R8, BMW 1 Series. We've got some Alpine action coming in hot down here. Subaru Legacy, Liberty in Australia. Yeah, we got Renault Alpine. Fantastic cars, the Renault Alpines. I've driven a slightly earlier Alpine. The big old PRV V6 engine in the back, where you might not expect it. And you don't see these very often anymore either. The Mazda 323F. Very, very nice cars. One of those cars I wish I'd owned before they all vanished. There we go. We can't own everything. Mitsubishi Shogun. Another Nissan Sunny. And Astro, the GMC Astro vans. Sounds quite mean and moody. Oh, this line is getting too long. I might have to go back to the show. Land Rover Discovery, it's the facelift model, it's an XS. I always like those, they look quite sporty. Mark 1 Focus Saloon. Now the Focus Saloon is quite a rarity. And if you look at the rear styling, a hint of the Ford Fairmont there, I would say. But I think I'm going to end this walk with this little Mini. I'm going to end up miles away from the event. So yeah, we shall finish with a Mini. And now I think we better go and see what's going up the hill. So I've got to walk all the way back now. I've walked up the hill, I'm exhausted now. This is about the tightest spot on the circuit, so I thought it would be a good place to stop. Here comes a Ford Anglia, much modified. Beautifully drifted. Subaru Legacy. And the number plate eats you. Ah, BMW 2002 Touring. Mark 2 Escort. Yep, it is a comma van. It's coming up. Beauty of this event. Oh, he's got some poke. Oh, there's a big turbo there somewhere. That's quite hilarious. Struggling for traction somewhat. A Toyota Carina 2. Or a Corona in other markets. That sounded quite peaceful. Volkswagen Passat estate. Taking it gingerly. VTEC kicked in, yo. CRX. Ooh, Honda Prelude 4th generation. Look at this little frog eye go. Oh, we saw that little frog eye down at the Weekender, down at Goodwood. We're now at Shelsley Walsh. Ooh, Fiat X19, what are you hiding? Boost. What's this Mini hiding? VTEC? That's no A-series power. What the hell? I think that was at the Weekender as well. Mark 1 Capri. Apparently we've got a Land Rover coming up. Always expect the unexpected. It is indeed a Land Rover. It's a high capacity pickup. Going for it. Oh, Nissan 240ZX Super Samurai. Yeah, I'll take it easy in that as well. A little limp. Oh, there's gear there somewhere. There it is. Oh, better luck next time. Volvo 340. With quite a lot of boost. I love trying to guess what's coming up by the noise. What is that? Oh, that's a bike engine for sure. The Robin Hood, I think. Yamaha. Sierra. I think he's got more power than stock in that. I don't know what it is. It's big. Smoking a lot. Chrysler. Another big old American thing. Ford. Gentle progress was made. Blimey, there's a modified Golf. The wing on that. Here comes Bertie, the Metro, absolutely bog standard and driven on Hubnut. Going pretty well for 70 brake horse. Ooh, Mark II Astra. Little Mark 1 Vauxhall Viva. I should say, not stock. Mark III Astra van. He was not hanging about. Oh well, yes, I remember this from the Weekender. V8 Sierra.
Just thought, really a plus to go in back of this 1303. It's a really lovely bogey.
actually got in the back of that? Metro 6R4 would have had a non-turbo 3-litre V6. Originally, it still sounds V6, but definitely turbocharged. I hear Porsche. Oh, it's a 1303 Beetle with Porsche power. Oh, that's nice. Oh, very fast Datsun. Oh, very smoky. Yeah, that's quite the oil cloud, sir. Reminds me of my Daihatsu. So I think we've got a Driftworks car coming up next. Yep, sounds like it. Skyline. That is impressive. This is not a very fast, very wide Rava track, so trying to drift up it is, yeah, impressive work. Listen to this screaming little Mini. Barely needed to slow down. Wonderful. Crusader, originally with Imp Power. I think we saw this at the Weekender as well. Freaky parts on it, whatever freaky parts are. Sometimes it's best not to ask. Oh, cappuccino! This was at the Weekender as well. Oh. Living the dream, my friend. Living the dream. Share RS Cosworth, late one on a D. Full bear include that, or people will tell me off. VR6 Corrado. What a lovely warbly noise that was. Okay, it's a Golf Caddy. Yes. Mark II Fiesta. Gear. That sounded hard as nails. Jaguar XJ40, unexpected. That looks absolutely bone stock, and I think it was a Daimler version actually, like the one I owned, which was a disaster. E-Type V12. Deliciously shabby. Needs a Hayward and Scott exhaust on it. Trabant! I think that's still going quicker than my Invacar up here. No need to lift. Winning at life. That sounds immense. It's a Marcus. I don't know what it's got in it. Okay, now we'll go back down the hill. But heading back down the hill, can't watch all of them. I think last year they had over 470 runs up the hill, various cars. Not 470 cars, because each car gets, they hope, 3 goes up the hill. I think we managed 4 when I did it with a 2CV. But yeah, recommended. Come to this event, take your car up the hill. It's immense fun. But I'm going to go and hang out with Betty for a bit. And then we'll head out and we can go and walk the fields and see what else we can find. Right, it is time for part 2. We need to go and do some walking around and see what's here. So we'll go over here first of all to check out this Toyota Century, which I believe is a V12. Astonishing cars. I have driven an earlier Century. Oh, it's got the fans running. It's the only Japanese car I've ever driven which actually had Japanese switchgear. But yeah, look at the luxury back here. Like the Nissan President, you can stick your feet through the seat in front for a bit of extra leg room. But yeah, little dictaphone, amazing. So that is the most luxurious Toyota. I think it's the only Japanese V12 ever made. But we can have a quick look at the Scamp here in a bit more detail. And a much modified Citroen Cactus. It's looking quite funky. Oh my gosh, there's a blast from the past. Fat Willie's Surf Shack, mostly owned by people who've never been there. Mark III Escort gear. I love the wiper spoilers. I could do with some of those for Foxanne. I think it would make her wipers work better. RS Turbo, RS 1600i, Focus RS as well. An Escort van. There you go. That's for Miss Hubnut. She loves an Escort van. Mark II Fiesta gear. We've also got lots of Fords and the odd weird looking Vauxhall Corsa over there. But we'll continue along this lineup. We've got the shovel nose RS 2000 Escort, Mark III Capri and Mark III Cortina, and Ford Sierra Sapphire looking remarkably stock. Lovely Peugeot 309 GTI Phase 1. TVR there, the Tuscan. The indicators are in the rear window of the Tuscan, which is a slightly unusual design. So it's a Corolla GTI, I think. 205 GTI. Can't have a cool kids meet without a splitty van. They're displaying Safari windows, I think they're called, where you fold the wipers down and you can then open the windows to get bugs in your teeth. Vauxhall Nova, with a slightly larger engine than factory. E36. Look at this cream Merc 190. Now these are unusual. You know how 190s usually have a jiggly wiper? This is a really early one on an A, 83 or 84. It doesn't have a jiggly wiper. So fun fact for you. We've got an Isuzu Mu. What became the Vauxhall Frontera over here. I did a road test where I drove a Mu Wizard, which is the 5-door version. So it's a rare, an unexpected sight. Oh, look at this Ford Transit bonus. I'm loving the kids carpet inside. So bonus tended to be a fairly lowly spec. Yeah, very nice Brabus S-Class Merc there. I don't quite understand why you'd want a sporty big Mercedes, but people do. TVR Cerbera. And we've got the silliest vehicles over here. I think I showed you these last time I was here. I think it's a Ford Model A. Originally, it's got a very, very silly engine. It sounds absolutely magnificent. BMW E34. There's the Tuscan again from the front end. They really do look that odd. Vauxhall Cavalier. That's nice. Is that an LXI? It's got that vibe about it. Alfa Romeo Coupe. Very nice. Rover 400 Tourer. I like the wheels on that. Not a huge fan of the ride height because I like ride height. But yeah, it's a very nice wheel combo there. I'm liking that. And we've got Golfs aplenty. Let's just head beneath the wire and we'll head down the lineup. Yeah, these are beautifully prepared cars. That one's a diesel even. Another Renault 21 Turbo just going past down there. Early Saab 9000. I used to own one of these. I shouldn't have sold it. So very early with the short nose front end on them. Same platform as the Alfa Romeo 164, Fiat Chroma and the Lancia Fima. And yeah, they're great cars. Another one of those cars I shouldn't have sold. And a big American thing. I'm rubbish on American cars. Add your own comments on that. Here we go. This is the Com Aero. So we saw this going up the hill earlier. And it sums up this event very nicely. So it's actually got a Saab 2.3 turbo engine. which would make it a lot quicker than standard. It has anywhere between 185 and 300 brake horsepower, so no wonder it was struggling with traction a bit. But yeah, sums up this event quite nicely. Nice chunky Land Rover here, Bentley Turbo, Alpina BMW that looks like it's been dragged out of a hedge. Presumably it has, because you can't really fake that sort of patination. Should we go under the wire? Oh, memories. First manual car I ever drove was my dad's Vauxhall Nova 1.2 Merit Saloon, but it was a 4-door. That's great to see. Sump scuffers, that tells you how they like their cars. Citroen AXs, an early Ford Orion there, that's good to see. Very chunky Nissan Patrol. A Toyota Hi-Ace camper, look at that, splendid. Oh blimey, this little Nova has got quite the engine. It's a red top turbo, and it's next to this Lotus Carlton. So modified by Lotus, 3.6 litre twin turbo, 6-speed gearbox out of a Chevrolet Corvette ZR1, and I think 186 mph top speed, might be 175, may have misremembered. But yeah, lots of perky little Novas along here, and this crazy little Suzuki. I think this is the one we saw going up the hill. Well, that's such a dinky little engine. Skoda Rapid, that's great to see. Fiat 126 Brown Edition. Oh yes, marvellous. Cars are already starting to leave remarkably. So we shall get across ahead of them. Listen to that flat 4 engine per Civic EK9 Type R, Mitsubishi Evo 4, and it's all looking a bit Volkswagen-y down that one, but I can see a Hyundai Pony, so I think we'll go this way anyway. A lot of Skyline Supras and RX-7s there. Look at the size of this event. I'm probably not going to get all the way over there, to be honest. I think I'm running out of time and legs. But nice modified Transporter T4. I do like T4s. Gloucestershire Retro Fords. There we go. Cosy Power packed in that one. Look at this Mark III Granada. Sold as the Scorpio on the content. They facelifted it and gave it headlamp wipers and made it a fair bit uglier. Very rare, you don't see those anymore. More Escorts for Miss Hubnut. She will be pleased, all these Escorts. BMW M3 there. Oh, gorgeous little purple Corsa. First car I ever drove on the road was a purple 3-door Vauxhall Corsa, a British School of Motoring. So that's great to see. Very yellow Escort there, but yeah, look at this. Hyundai Pony pickup. So wonderful sight. And it's the front of that Orion, aftermarket grille. That's tasty. A nice Cavalier SRI. There's a few of those here. And then the old modified Ford Popular. The idea never really wears off, does it? People are still doing it. Magnificent. Love the Chevrolet Camaro Z28 over here. And a bit of Starsky and Hutch elegance next to a Skoda Favourite, next to a Nissan Stanza, because retro rides. Pontiac Trans Am, the old Firebird, next to a tiny Honda Beat, and another Peugeot 309. Looks like it might have a 16-valve engine in it. Oh, it's got a Renault Sport engine. There you go. You never know what to expect under a bonnet at a retro rides meet. It's a Cadillac, I can tell you that much. Ford Cortina, 3.5 grand. Could be tempting. Nice Corrado VR6. Look at this Mini. I love the black bumper era Minis. Very 1980s. I think this is a Mayfair, yes, because it's got plush velour seats. That's lovely, absolutely lovely. Someone has made a Mark III Golf Harlequin estate and fitted a Vento front end. The Vento was the saloon version. A Stagia, an RS4 here, suffering some horrific lack appeal, but what a colour. So I've driven the second generation Stagia. That's the first one where you can see the skyline origins a bit more clearly in that. And let's go and have a look at the huge rear lights, because they are huge. Volvos variously. See? Huge rear lights. Another Type 2. It's emptying out this show already. This is a scamper that I think belongs to someone I know. And I think he took that to the 2CV meeting in Croatia because he didn't have a 2CV. Which seems fair enough, doesn't it? So mini based, I believe. And a lot of fun, I imagine. Can't be much weight to it. Rev Rusty 1. A slightly careworn example. Makes it all the better. So go and see, because you're wondering if it's a V8, aren't you? I'm getting some Pla vibes. Yes, it is a Vanden Pla, missing the rear bumper. Moving over here, we saw the Morris Minor at the Retro Rides Weekender. It's currently packing Cosworth power, I think. Trabant Estate, Renault Clio, looking very nice. Volkswagen Beetle, Nissan 180 SX, which I think makes that a Japanese import, so I think we got those as 200s. Another Volvo 340, it could be stock, it could be not. Renault 19 convertible or cabriolet, very nice. Lovely W123 coupe with the pillarless styling, very nice. Maestro van down there, and a Mark III Golf next to a Rover P6 because Retro Rides. Rather mean and moody E38 7 Series there, the BMW. Oh, yep, something big and V8 is going down the road, and a nice noise is being made by it. So that's splendid. Another, oh, maybe we saw that one coming in. Burgundy Nova. I think we saw the Orion also.
Right.
Oh, here we go, look at this. Certainly not the only HA Viva here today. Possibly the most original. It's in lovely condition. I'm digging the Mark V Cortina on slot mags as well. I love slot mags. Another Nova. We got transits of various heights in the background. Another W123 Mercedes, another E21 BMW, another little Mini with very strange headlamps. Another slightly shambolic Volvo estate, I like it. Another Golf Caddy. Yeah, good displays of motor vehicles. We've got a Daimler V8 250 down there. I think we should take a look. Ooh, Mitsubishi Lancer Turbo just coming over there in metallic blue. That's got an older restoration vibe to it. But yeah, this is a Daimler V8 250. It's not a 2.5 litre. That was an earlier model that had chunkier bumpers. They facelifted the Mark II Jaguar in about 1967, 68 and fitted these slimmer bumpers, which I think are beautiful. V8 Daimler. Alright, we're going to have a quick look down here because we've got this pair that we saw coming in, the 323F and the Alpine, looking splendid together. But we've got a Saab 99 here with the bonnet up. Rare chance to look at the canted over engine. So confusingly, that's the front of the engine, that's the back, that's the clutch. Drives down to the gearbox, which sits beneath to send drive to the front wheels. And now you know. Lotus Esprit there next to a Subaru Impreza, Bug-Eye next to a very early, a pair in fact, of early BMW 3 Series E30 Bauer convertibles which had a built-in rollover hoop. The factory later developed a proper cabriolet that didn't have the rollover hoop. Mitsubishi Colt, I was always a fan of these. And there's some good advice for you. Just generally, don't do that and everything will be fine. Nice Volvo there. 940. Car isn't old, it is retro. Okay, whatever. Ooh, a mini racing green. Although it looks very black to me. The racing green, they also did a flame red special edition as well. This is my friend Joey's 2CV. It's lovely condition, quite shambolic. Believe it or not, Joey restores 2CVs for a living. She works for Sparrow Automotive. She is an absolutely fabulous fabricator, but her daily driver 2CV is sheddy and a bit shambolic, and all the better for it. Do they indeed? Okay. Mazda 323 there. It's an unusual sight. And Nissan Cherry behind it. So this Nissan Cherry is the Japanese version of the Alfa Romeo Arna stroke Nissan Cherry Europe I drove. So different front end treatment, very different mechanicals. But I think we're sort of winding down. I might just head up there because there's a gorgeous Proton, and that might be us done, to be honest, because I'm now exhausted. I have no idea. Toyota Alphard, do you reckon? It's got doilies on the headrests. That's important. Oh no, it's a Voxy. A Toyota Voxy. Whatever one of those is. Look at this BMW, that's a rarity as well. I want to stop, but there's just more. Is that the Neue Class? Or Neue Klasse, maybe. A Volvo 244. That's quite nice, the early pre-facelift. But yeah, look at this Proton. Metallic green and absolutely splendid. But I'm going to end it there because I've been talking for hours. I need to go and see people back at the stand. And what an absolutely fabulous show. So yeah, Retro Rides gatherings, always look out for them. Guarantee you will find cars you do not like, but I also guarantee you will find cars you do like very much. That's the joy of a Retro Rides meet. So thank you very much. I'm going to have a sit down. I'll see you in a future video. Farewell.